Hey everyone, so this is Aditi Sharma, and in this video, I'm going to instruct you about how to prepare effective notes. So, as you know, notes is a brief record of points or ideas written down as an aid of memory. और अगर हिंदी में बात करें तो नोट्स एक ऐसा जरिया है जिससे कि बड़े से बड़ा कंसेप्ट हम इजी वे में लर्न कर पाते हैं. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to share some points which you can keep in your mind while preparing your notes. Okay, so be with me to the last and watch this video to the end. Okay, so first of all, try to use more than two pens like blue, black, red, green to create a contrast between heading, subheading, examples, types, or parts. Or the another option is you can use highlighter pens to make your notes. Next point is, let's suppose due to some circumstances you are using only one pen. Then what you can do, you can use a highlighter pen or a colored pen to highlight the main vocabulary words. So this graphic has been uploaded for the purpose of giving you a demo that how you can prepare your notes. Okay, so I hope it may help. Next point is, try to highlight the main heading of the topic with different pen and rest of the writing portion with the different pen. So in this side pic you can see that the heading has been written with a different pen and the rest of part has been written with the different pen. Okay, so it will help in distinguishing between the heading and subheading. Next point is, don't try to imitate the whole paragraph if you are making notes from book. Try to use shorter sentences. So sometimes some people used to do this thing. They used to copy the whole paragraph. So try to avoid copying the whole paragraph. Try to use short sentences. Write down the specific point from the paragraph in your own language. Underline the important part. So it will help in retaining the concepts or the important points in an easy way. Next point is, write example if given with a different pen. So as you can see in this photograph that example has been written with a different pen and the heading and the subheading, or you can say the rest of part has been written with a different pen. So you can use this idea as well. You can use the bullets, dot, asterisk in the beginning of the line. So it will help you in it will makes a contrast between the points, sub points, subheading, topics, parts, etc. Next point is, try to use diagram tables if available. Try to make flowcharts. It will help you to retain the topic and their types, parts, etc. in an easy way. So as you can see in this photograph that a flowchart has been made here. Okay, so there was a topic of mine, mutation. So what I have done here, I have made a flowchart so that I will able to, so that I can understand the concept or understand the types or learn with an easy way. Okay, so you can use this idea. You can make your flowcharts, you can make your diagrams, you can create tables. If any type of data is available, you can use tables as well. Okay, next point is, if you are making notes from YouTube or any other video kind of source, you can pause the video once after listening to the points, and you can write the points in your own language. Let's suppose sometime if you are making notes from YouTube or any other video kind of source. So what you can do, you can pause the video in between. After listening to the points, you can dictate the whole points in your own language on your copy. Okay, next point is, this is very important point. Try to collect the source before, because if you don't know from where you are going to take your notes, so you will not be able to prepare well notes. So try to collect the source before from where you are going to make your notes. Try to use the highlighter pen, a color pen, or you can use even black also to highlight the main point, because sometimes the different color pens are not available, and sometimes we are not able to afford those highlighter pens. So what we can do, we can use only two pens and it will also work. Try to use the mind maps to retain the thing so that it can commit to your memory. So I think it helps majorly in your biology portion. So you can make mind maps. And if you don't know what are mind maps, so it is just a way of linking concepts using images, lines, etc., or radiating concept from a single idea. So as you can see in this graphic, so this is just a kind of a mind map. Here the corporate communication was a topic, and from that corporate communication many ideas are radiating. So this is just a linking of concept with each other. So it will help you in retaining the concept, in learning the types with an easy way. Okay, try to make short notes or carry sticky notes if you are preparing for any competitive exam. Let's suppose you are you are preparing for a competitive exam. So what you can do, you can prepare your short notes, and or you can prepare your sticky notes. So if you don't know about the sticky notes, so it is just a bunch of pages which is available in every mart, every stationery mart. So you can prepare your short notes as well. Next point is, try to mention the date on the top side in the beginning. So it is totally optional. It is not necessary that you have to mention date. Okay, so it is totally optional. You can use mnemonics. If you don't know what are mnemonics, so mnemonics is a word, sentence, or poem used to remember specific thing. So you can use the mnemonics to learn the difficult thing. Example, if you have learned about Vibgyor, so it is also a mnemonic. Vibgyor refers to the color of rainbow, like violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So you can use mnemonics as well. Next point, at the end of your notes, write a summary of your notes if you can. This will help in summing up the major portion in brief manner. So this point is totally optional. Okay, you can write a summary of your notes at the end when you are completed with your notes. Okay, so it will help you in revising the concepts. Next is, revise the notes once in a day so that it will get fixed in your mind. Review your notes again and again. So without revision you will not be able to excel in your concept. So try to revise the notes again and again. Next point is, insert the result in a block by using a different color pen. Like if suppose let's suppose you are a student of mathematics or physics. So there are a number of derivations. So what you can do, you can insert the result in a block. Okay, so let's suppose in this graphic you can see that I have mentioned the results in a block. So it will help in contrasting between the notes and the rest of the part of the derivation, sorry, result. Okay, so next point is, prepare sticky notes by using some number of paper. Let's suppose you are not able to get the sticky notes. So what you can do, you can use some a bunch of papers and try to make notes of each chapter on a single page. It will help you in quickly revising the things when your exams are near. Okay, so this graphic has been uploaded for the demo purpose, so I hope it may help. So at last, there is a very famous technique named corner note making method. So corner note, what you have to do in this method, you have to part your page in a three in three columns. So first, right side column, uh, in this column, this column has been used in your class. Like if you are in class, so whatever has been delivered by your teacher, you can write all that in your that right side column. Okay, in the left side column you can use this column after your class. Okay, and the below half you can use after the class. Means whenever you are completed, whenever you are done with your notes, you can use this column and you can write your summary of your notes in your own words. So this is also a very famous technique, so you can use any type of method. Okay, so I will add this ppt in my description box, and if you are unclear with any point, you can comment below. You can review your comment in the comment section. And if you like my content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe.